What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. As always, I'm Anthony. Whether you're a packaging nerd like myself, looking to learn, build your brand, or just stumbled upon me by accident, my goal is to educate you and review packaging in each and every video. So this is a very basic, sustainable craft outside or exterior. So right here you have just the one hit of white, one hit of white, one hit of black, and they're going for a very, very basic, sustainable look here. It's nothing really eye-catching. It's not good. It's not bad. One thing that they do here that I like a little bit better than what some of the other brands were doing that went this route is they're actually showing the silhouette of the monitor. I think that's very important when you're looking at monitors, because when they're not showing or displaying all of the monitors on shelf, when you don't show a silhouette, it's really hard to understand, what the basic look of the monitor is if you're not going to go with heavy graphics. A little more eye-catching as far as shape-wise. The material, it looks to be a double wall material, and you can tell that right here. So there's two layers of corrugate. There's a bigger layer and a little layer. The smaller layer is best for printing purposes, and then this bigger layer here, that's more for like cushion and distribution protection. So if something penetrates the first layer, it most likely won't penetrate the second layer. You'll see a lot of electronic packaging that's bigger use this, and a lot of just bigger packages in general. It's pretty commonly used throughout the industry, and it is a little more expensive because you are using two layers of material. All right, let's now dig into the interior of this thing, and let's see what the home level opening experience is like. So right away when you dig in, you're going to see that they did not continue the kind of sustainable look on the inside, which is a little disappointing. They went with a polystyrene or a styrofoam, which isn't always recyclable, and most places is not recyclable just due to the nature of the material. And you'll see here that it is a nice layout. So you have your base here, you have what looks to be the extender or the main pole that holds the monitor up, your accessories, and then underneath here is the actual monitor. So it is a nice layout, but this here, it's a little disappointing just for the fact that they tried so hard out in here to be sustainable and look sustainable, but then as soon as you open up, you have this really bright, kind of ugly looking styrofoam block, which just kind of takes away from the general aesthetic. But I understand they're doing it because it's cheap, and it also is very sturdy, and it's going to protect the pieces. Going forward, you'll see that every piece is packaged in its own little thing here. So we got all the accessories in what looks to be a PE or HDPE bag. Then you have these that are in this material that's really just for abrasion and just to protect the packet or the product just a little bit more. So this is pretty basic electronics packaging stuff here. So nothing spectacular, nothing outstanding, and it would have been nice to see them extend that sustainable look on the outside to the inside. Alright, now that we have these pieces out, we're going to pull this thing out, and you'll see this is not a simple thing to design, nor is it a small piece of styrofoam. So let's get that out of here. Now looking into the rest of the packaging, you'll see this is also covered by that kind of abrasion protective material, and you just simply pull the monitor out and there it is. And below that is another layer of styrofoam, which is definitely there to again protect the monitor in case there's any kind of distribution damage or drop damage, or could be any kind of vibration or whatever else might happen to it in the retail environment. So once we get that out, that's pretty much the box right there, and you're left with quite a bit to recycle, quite honestly. And that's just kind of the way it is until people try to start using other materials or different methods. You can only make the packaging so small. As you'll see, there isn't a huge border here on either side. So they're making this package as small as they probably can. And as far as like a reduce, reuse, recycle, I think, what could have made this package great would have been if they would have used like a honeycomb or a molded pulp insert instead of the styrofoam here. So if they would have used a honeycomb or a molded pulp or some type of paper based inserts, this whole package would have been craft and very recyclable. But unfortunately, I would say 50% of the packaging, maybe even a little more depending upon weight, would not be recyclable. And the only thing that's actually recyclable is the box itself. And if we close it back up, I did forget to mention this one last thing, is it actually says right here, open here, and on the bottom it says don't open here. So that there's a method to the madness on opening, which is great. It's pretty small. That would make it a little larger, but overall this would be a pretty basic monitor box. If you found anything interesting or are interested in seeing a review of a specific brand or package or product, please leave a comment. I'll check them out and do my best to make those happen later on. I'm going to try to post one video a week right now, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Finally, sea turtles play a vital role in maintaining the health of the world's marine ecosystem. If you are feeling up for it, please donate to the Turtle Hospital, and you can find them at turtlehospital.org. They rescue turtles that have been trapped in fishing nets and rehab and release injured turtles that have been hit by fishing boats. My fiance and I have actually been to the Turtle Hospital. It's located in the Florida Keys, and it is a wonderful place. They rehab a bunch of turtles. Any turtle that can't be released actually stays on site for the remainder of its life. They get well taken care of. They're with other turtles like them. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. And as we all know, packaging is in the oceans. It is something that damages the ecosystem, so I always try to give back as much as I can, and I do have a passion for turtles. So please, 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 if you can, even if it's $1, even if it's $5, donate to the Turtle Hospital and go visit them, most importantly. Thanks.